Alrighty guys, so the next feature that I'm going to go ahead and go over is dodging. So we're looking at Addie's right now. She was going to add a dodge feature into her game. So a feature, so dodging, for example. The feature is for the sprite to dodge enemies. And I think someone else had a dodge feature. Was it Amelia? Nope, that's speed buff. We'll get to that in a later video. Hey Boots, don't look at my camera. Maybe it was Ruby? Ruby is doing a dodge feature as well. So to dodge obstacles as they come towards you, where does the feature go? And okay, so let's go ahead and just get into the programming part of it, okay? So this is the example game that I've already been working on from the last video with the scoreboard. So I'm going to keep all that stuff there. And we're going to go ahead and add the dodge stuff. So first I'm going to go into backdrops, and I'm going to add kind of a game backdrop. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and use this baseball field, and we're going to dodge baseballs coming at us. So we're going to call this the dodge example. And let's get rid of this balloon. We'll just hide the balloon from the last example. Da-da-da. There we go, hide. So when you click the green 5, the balloon will hide. And I'm going to go ahead and find a baseball. Perfect, right there. This baseball, so we're going to make a bunch of baseballs that come at us that we need to dodge. And this baseball can be any type of obstacle. So let's go ahead and start off with our player. For our player, we don't want space to broadcast game over anymore. We're going to need our player to do a couple things. So our player needs to have motion. So we probably need to control it with at least two keys. So we'll do A to go left, and we'll go D to go right. And our character will move from side to side. And then we need to set the motion for that. So change X by 10, change X by 10. If they're going left, remember it needs to be -10. And then don't forget to stop this script at the end. So now we have those complete puzzle pieces there. So this is pretty basic. Our character can move back and forth. And let's say this object, this baseball, is going to come from the side, and we're going to dodge by moving up. So whenever you're creating your dodge, you're going to have to decide which direction you want the dodge to work in. Maybe things are coming down, you dodge to the right side, or you have a top-down view. But the process for this is going to be the same. So when you press space, we want the character to go up suddenly for a little bit, and then to come back down. So what we're going to do is say that when the space is clicked, this is going to be our dodge, and we want them to go up. Okay, so our dodge is going to go up, and so we're going to go to not a random direction. We're going to change Y by. So they're going to go up suddenly, and not by 10, because right now if we're moving by 10, that's very slow. So let's look at the graph here. So let's say we're here. Our X is -148, and our Y is -33. Let's get Y to like -50, so we have easy numbers to work with, -50, and X will be -50. And so this baseball is going to be coming at us right about there, and we're going to want to jump, figure out how high we need to jump. So we're at -50, that's the bottom, and we need our character to be up here. That's about +43. So if they were +50, that's an easy 100. So we want to change Y by to y by 100, and that'll be enough to clear this baseball for sure. So we're going to change y by 100, but we need them to come back down, right? We need them to come right back to their starting position. So we're going to need to change y by negative 100. So when we hit space, it looks like nothing happens because the cat goes up and down really fast. So for them to actually have time to dodge the baseball coming, we're going to need to spend some time, and that's going to be control. So we are going to wait, and we wait a second. So we hit space, we go up and then down, and that's our dodge. So right here, boom, that is our dodge function, our dodge code block. And now to kind of complete this, you could be done with the feature here, but I'm also going to add the baseball coming in. So let's program some of that. So when the green flag starts, we need to have this baseball. We'll say that it starts over here maybe. And we're going to say that the baseball is going to make a clone of itself first, which is possibly a looks type thing. No, maybe it's an event. Control. Oh, here we go. Create a clone of myself. It's a control. All right, so the baseball is going to create a clone of itself, and the clone will wait. Yeah, let's say wait a second, and then it needs to keep cloning itself again. So we just want this to happen forever. So when the green flag is pressed, the baseball keeps making a clone of itself every 1 second. Now we want to program what are the clones going to do. So this event here says, or I think it's actually in the control. So when I start as a clone, what am I going to do? Well, as the baseball, I want it to move forward like it's being pitched, and then I have to dodge it. So when I start as a clone, I want to move, and there's a glide. There's like a glide function, and this will be cool. All right, so glide, and we don't want to go in a random position. We want to go, no, we don't glide actually. And we'll just have a move. We'll just change x by a number. So if it's going to the left, that means it's negative, and the baseball should be moving faster than the player, so let's make it negative 30, and we want to wait probably, let's see what 0.1 seconds looks like. And then we want to do this, forever. And then let's see. So we want the baseball to keep moving. So this is going to spawn a bunch of baseballs, and then each of those baseballs are going to keep moving. So exactly like this. And that's good. They're just stopping at the edge. Now, if I hit spacebar, I can go up and over one. So now what you need to do is think about your, so maybe the bounce, we change it to 0.5 seconds before coming back down. So that way it's a little quicker, and we actually can time each one a little bit better. Maybe that's still a little too slow. So maybe 0.75 seconds is better. And with that, dodging. So now we're doing a lot better with the timing. And there's our dodge. So other things we want to mess with is, creating different clones that maybe they travel at different speeds. So maybe you have another baseball. This is just one baseball that's making clones and going to there. And we want it to be hidden, right? If it's hidden, then we don't see this constant baseball there. So maybe looks, we say we want to hide whenever the green flag is pressed, and then whenever we start as a clone, the clone becomes visible. I hope this is from the name. There we go. So the baseball spawns, and now there's a bunch of baseballs that keep spawning here. So if we want more obstacles, we need different objects that spawn at different times. So what if we have this balloon, maybe it's another obstacle, and it starts off hiding, and it's forever going to create a clone of itself, but maybe it waits every 3 seconds or something like that. That's how you can create more obstacles. But this is the end of that feature for the dodge, and worrying about the enemies moving forward or the things you have to dodge, that's part of another feature. So we don't need to focus too much in on that. And right now we can just be happy that we have our dodge function working. Alrighty. See you next time.